Go.
This episode of the Leftover Fruit Podcast brought to you by Chairs. Chairs. Because where else would we put our asses?
Also, your man crush Monday is the type of person that goes to buy Shasta, brings them to social gatherings. You know why? Because he's a cheap fuck.
Dude, but those 3-liter bottles.
99 cents. Don't be a cheap fuck.
It's not being a cheap fuck, it's being frugal.
No. Fuck Shasta. I'm calling you out
what about
right now.
Mount Shasta. That's a mountain, right? Mount Shasta? Oh,
Yeah,
Mount Shasta. You say fuck Mount Shasta?
No, like I love to go hiking there. I love Mount Shasta. I hate Shasta soda. That's what I meant to say.
That mountain makes shit soda.
Yeah, man. Bottled from the source. What source are you talking about?
Those free-flowing rivers of
shit,
cola and
shit,
grape soda
and shit,
and Hawaiian tiki punch. Tiki punch, I think it's called. Tiki punch.
Don't remind me, dude. Tiki punch was like the one drink that I only had during family parties. I mean, at least the only one I drank.
It's the most palatable.
It's either only tiki punch or pineapple. Those are the only two drinks I drank.
Yeah, I can't. Pineapple soda is disgusting, dude.
Yeah, well, to each their own.
And this is disgusting.
My name is Bruce.
And my name is Trevor.
And we're going to start off with something that's been bothering me for the entire day. So, as of recording, it is Wednesday, November 16th. And today was the day that Atlas USA decided to air a live stream event for Persona 5 called Let Us Start the Game.
It was called Let Us Start the Game?
Yeah, that's called Let Us Start the Game. It was like the whole premise was like the Phantom Thieves took the gameplay, so they're going to show it to the general public.
Oh, okay. Like an ARG, kind of.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
Okay,
How did they end the stream?
No, it's like, how did they begin the stream?
Oh, they began it with that?
They began it.
They began it with that news? They didn't even wait till the end when people were sufficiently hyped?
Okay, so this was kind of funny to me. The president of Atlas USA was just sitting by himself, and he was being very kind, saying, I'd like to thank all the fans for being
Gullible
very
fucks.
patient. And I'm like, don't tell me what's going to happen.
You knew it.
I knew.
Your stomach fell out from under
I knew,
you.
like, oh, this is very nice. He's just talking about how great we are. It's like, oh, we're so patient at waiting for the game to come out.
We're so good at waiting.
We're so good.
Look at you guys. Who's a good waiter? Who's a good waiter?
So...
You're very patient. Yes, you are.
I was very patient for 3 fucking years, maybe 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he basically stated that
Please say it.
the game got delayed again to April 4th.
Oh, I missed it. They missed my prediction by 3 days.
You missed it by 3 days.
I missed it by 3 days.
You did. You said April 1st on the last podcast.
And
when I heard about it, I'm like, wow.
You have no idea how my hopes just soared as soon as I heard April, and then fell when you said 4th.
Why did your hopes soar when he said April?
Because I knew
that shouldn't be news. I shouldn't tell you that there's another delay for a game that I've been waiting since 2014.
It's never coming out.
It's never coming out. It came out in Japan in September. It's gonna be 7 months after the release.
They're just doing this to fuck with you. You specifically.
Ah!
Like that Bruce guy. He really wants this game. Fuck him. Fuck that man.
So, I decided to watch it a little more. I wanted to watch the English gameplay. I wanted something. So what they said was to sugarcoat it, even though it was just a shit show of an announcement. Mm-hmm. They said, as a token of our apology, we are going to give you free DLC for Japanese audio.
Oh,
the whole premise. No. Like what I thought from that was, are you telling me right now that they delayed the game just to put Japanese audio?
No. As a way to say sorry for taking this long to localize the game, we're gonna give you a free patch. It undoes all the work we delayed it for.
No. They said you'll get to enjoy the audio as well as English subtitles. But keep in mind, this game is already out in Japan for 2 months. It takes these guys 5 months just to fucking translate it and dub it. Okay, no.
I mean, English is a hard language.
It is. It's a very hard language. It's very hard. But at that moment, I was very mad. I was thinking, why the fuck is Atlas stalling on us right now? They call us Atlas Faithfuls. Let me tell you. My faith is running thin right now.
Are you REM losing your religion?
Yes. I'm very much losing my religion right now. Okay, and they did a little Q&A at the end of the live stream, and they asked how many people were working on the QA. How many people are localizing it? The answer fucking stunned me.
Is it 2?
12.
Oh.
There is 12, only 12 people localizing the game, like translating everything. Look, I can understand that it's a hard task to do, but you need to hire more people to help you.
Yeah. Yes.
This is your highly anticipated game of all time. This will be your biggest moneymaker, and you only put 12 people on for the job.
But again, Atlas isn't a huge company, are they?
No. Not. Well, no. Like in Japan, they're one of the biggest, but in the U.S., they're kind of like an indie company.
Yeah, you know, that's why they can't afford. I mean, they probably could, but they don't want to.
Where did all the money go? I mean, they published Demon's Souls. That was probably like their biggest moneymaker at the time because Sony didn't expect Demon's Souls to sell so good. Can you believe that shit?
One of the definitions of a game that went from cult to mainstream and like in three iterations.
Yeah, they fucked up that bad, and I'm like, where'd the money go? Where'd it go?
The money's going to all their Japanese interests. That's where they make their money. That's their market, is the Japanese side. Like you said, they're small over here in the U.S.
They love Japan. They don't give a shit about North America. But even funnier, they don't even give more of a shit about Europe. Europe gets the bad end of the stick.
Yeah. I mean, Japan is one of the most xenophobic, like, cultures in the world. They're racist against everyone except themselves. But traditionally.
Yeah, traditionally, but I don't think this had anything to do with Persona 5.
No, that's what I'm just saying. Like you said, they don't care about.
I'm just talking about video game wise. I'm not talking about like as a society.
War.
No.
Them delaying the game is
that's their own damn opinion. I don't fucking care. Screw that. So they said they hired more people to help with the QA
just
testing.
Now after it's been delayed?
They announced it like they're hiring more people. I'm thinking, why didn't you fucking do that 5 months ago after it came out?
I'm gonna need.
Why?
You're gonna need to step back and really like lower your hype for the game. Because one, it's torturing you right now, and two, if you let it get
agony.
If you let it get too high, and it comes out and it doesn't live up to your expectations,
it just fell off the saddle, dude. Like my expectations just skyrocketed a long time ago.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know when it's coming back down.
You're in the danger zone.
I've been in the danger zone. You have no idea how many times this game's got delayed. Not as much as Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, Fat Nasty 15.
Yeah, not as much as that. Not as much as like the Gran Turismo series. Not as much as any other game. But I cared about this game a lot.
I guess that's I don't know. I guess I should envy you because there's no game series that I'm that passionate about to where like I wait for each installment or something. I mean, my favorite game, or at least one of my favorite games, because I don't like playing absolutes, is Deadly Premonition, and that was, only the one. Don't laugh at me. It's a beautiful game, okay? It's a shit game, but it's a beautiful game, okay?
It's a shit game, but it's something that you truly cherish
from
the bottom of your heart.
Look
at this shit. Is
beautiful.
I cherish this shit. This shit very good.
Shit means world to me.
I will put it in my pocket now.
Dude, in what other game can you find a bunch of bones around the world for a dog and then find the most powerful pistol in his doghouse? Like, the dog was packing heat.
The dog was packing
The dog was packing heat. He was packing the most powerful heat.
I guess I can't think of any other game that has that kind of stuff.
That dog was ready for fucking war. Well, not really. It's a revolver. It's a less shots but super powerful revolver. He wasn't really gonna be taking out any armies with that. But the weird fucking Japanese ghost, yeah, maybe. But yeah. See, it's all a reflection. I'm taking enjoyment in this, but I secretly envy the fact that this could cause you so much pain because you care that much.
I mean, my sodium intake is very high at the moment.
The salt is a lot.
Yeah, it's high up there, but I'll calm down after a couple days, unless they say once it's January and you're like, hey guys, you know that one time when we said it was coming out in April. Late April Fools. Well, early April Fools, since it's January. We're releasing it in May. No, June.
You know what?
Once April 1st rolls, you're like, I'm just kidding, dude. It's still coming out on April 4th. It's still coming out April 4th.
You'd cream your pants.
No, I'd be confused. I'd probably turn it off and be like, yeah, this is probably the last time I buy a game from Atlas.
They've played with my heart.
They've played with my heart way too much. It's like an emotional roller coaster. I'm like at the point of puking. Like, I'm gonna throw up.
And you're just about to hit the loops. You haven't even hit them yet.
Oh yeah, not even. So yeah, that's the end of my rant about this damn game that I've been wanting to play for so long. So let's move on to something different, shall we?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, so Nintendo finally announced the release of a mobile phone game.
Oh,
their original, I know, right? Their original IP mobile phone game that's not about asking each other stupid questions.
That's true.
Okay.
But apparently that has, they added direct messaging to Miitomo.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, awesome.
I deleted that shit a couple days after downloading it.
Great. I love the fact that I can DM people on Miitomo.
Yay.
Hey,
it still sucks your battery like a vampire.
I want to smang it. Let me DM you on that Miitomo, though. I'm a beatbox that pussy.
Do you want to hear about my day-to-day as well?
Yeah. I beatbox this lady's pussy.
Or my first memory?
I mean, do you want to...
Or any of these other useless fucking questions?
Like, do I like cats or dogs? I like both! That's not the fucking question.
No, dude, half the questions are answered with just random assortments of letters that make your dude say weird shit.
Yeah, great. Yeah. I mainly did that the whole time.
I guess what we're trying to say by this overextended talk on Miitomo is we really don't give a fuck about this new Nintendo mobile game.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a mobile phone game type of person, to be honest.
Neither am I.
Yeah, but for those that are, it comes out on December 15th, and the price is $9.99 with no in-app purchases. So it's just
Oh, so
the
it's
game.
just a
That's it.
game.
Yeah, just
$10
game.
game.
Just game.
What's it called again?
Super Mario Run
Super Mario Run.
on the App Store and Google Play.
Makes me sound like you're playing $10 for like that Jetpack game or any other like Minions Dash.
Well, no, it's not like Minions Dash. There's multiple things to do besides just one thing. You know.
Okay.
There's a lot more to it than just running. Well, that's the main premise of the game, but there's a lot of stuff that you can do.
Does Mario blow up if he slows down lower than 5 miles per hour?
No. It's not like that one movie that I'm thinking
Is
about.
Keanu Reeves in it?
No.
Sandra Bullock?
I wish.
I do too. She's hot, even as an older woman.
See, Trevor's got a thing for MILFs.
I mean, I ain't gonna be around the bush.
Around the bush.
Around the bush. I'm just saying that one fucking movie where she, with Ryan Reynolds in it, where she pretended to marry her assistant and she had a scene where she was naked just with her hands over her breastises and her hand over her genitalias was a scene that I appreciated.
And that a lot of other people appreciated as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then she went to space.
And then she went to space.
Space!
Oh, Tim Curry.
I love you, Tim.
The only thing I knew about Tim Curry was that he was in Home Alone 2.
That's it?
That was it.
You've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No.
I've got to show you Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, back then I didn't.
Oh, you've seen it now?
Yeah, I've seen it now, but at the time, the only film that I've seen Tim Curry in is Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. The only reason why is because I've watched that movie so much after school during, like, elementary. I go home, I make myself a sandwich, I get a bag of chips.
Very crucial.
Very crucial, okay. I get myself at the time I used to drink soda, so I always get myself a can of Coke.
Can of the Coke.
Not brought to you in part by Coca-Cola.
Please sponsor us.
Please do. And I always break out that VCR. I got that VHS tape of Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, and it's got an ad telling me to buy, that Life cereal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Life was good.
Yeah, Life is good with Life cereal. Never bought the fucking cereal. I just fast-forwarded that. And I'm like, okay, that's it.
Have you never had Life?
No, of course I had Life.
Oh,
I have a Life.
You have a Life?
I have a Life.
It's a delicious Life.
It's very good.
It's a good Life.
It comes in different flavors of Life.
Yeah.
It comes with cinnamon Life,
no one likes that
Life.
original shit. It's always cinnamon. Cinnamon's the only one worth it.
Don't be that brand Life.
Yeah, don't be that that fucking original Life. Who wants an original boring Life?
Yeah, who wants a boring normal life?
Spice it up with some spices.
Yeah,
like
spice
cinnamon.
it up with synonyms.
Synonym.
With some synonyms.
With some synonyms.
And the only thing I did was just watch Home Alone 2 the whole time. I probably watched it more than 100 times. It's gotten that bad because that's the only movie that I had.
There was the movie that I used to try to watch a lot of was up at my father's house, and to show you the difference, while you were watching a VHS, I was watching a Laserdisc. Did you ever have any experience with a Laserdisc?
I've actually never seen a Laserdisc.
You've never seen a Laserdisc?
I've never seen a Laserdisc before.
Laserdiscs, first of all, they were around the same time as VHS, so I can't really use this as I'm so much older than you, even though I kind of am.
Nah.
But Laserdiscs is imagine a CD about 8 times the size, about that big.
So it's like a record tape. Or
basically,
a record
it's
player.
like a vinyl. Yeah, like a CD the size of a vinyl record. And imagine back then a DVD player. This is before DVDs, but there was Laserdisc. And with a gigantic disc tray to fit this gigantic fucking thing. And halfway through the movie, you would have to get up, pop it out, and flip it.
Oh,
and put it back.
Are you?
Because the Laserdisc, while being so big you could fit a 4-course fucking meal on them, couldn't hold the data required for a full movie on one side.
What?
Yeah. Data.
Where was I when this happened?
And And I always wanted to watch this movie. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was something about the Lone Ranger. It was a cartoon movie, animated movie, with a cowboy and his white horse. And I don't remember really anything about it other than I think someone got shot through the hat, like a stereotypical.
That sounds like a spaghetti western right there.
Basically, but an animated version. And it got to the point where, my dad would be like, oh, what do you want to watch? I'm like, that movie, I want to watch. I mean, I was more articulate than that, but I was like, I want to watch that movie. And he'd be like, no, we're not watching that movie. You know what we're going to watch? We're going to watch Predator. And then he put in Predator. Also on Laserdisc. So I had to flip that shit halfway through. It's actually a true story. I saw Predator and fuck, what was the other one?
Wow.
I saw Predator and R-rated movies at a really young age, just because my dad didn't want to watch fucking animated movies anymore.
Hey, Dad, I want to watch animated movies. Yeah, you know what? Fuck that. All right, you know what? Get Predator. I'm not putting it in there. You do it.
You do it, and guess what? You get to flip it.
You get to fucking flip it halfway through. All right.
Go make some popcorn.
You fuck. You fuck.
You son of mine.
Oh, this son of mine.
Where have I gone wrong?
Flip this laser disc. Oh, son of mine.
Oh, son of mine. Turned into a Shakespeare play.
Oh, son of mine, flip thine laser disc. Son of mine.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, where art thou, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
To be or not to be. Not to be. Such a way with words, Arnold.
Dude, really a poet. Really a poet, just born in the body of a giant meat slab.
Yeah, even though half the times he's just going you wouldn't understand.
What was that? The alphabet?
Yeah. Let Arnold Schwarzenegger say the alphabet. So was that like an A or a B? Oh, he said F. Gotcha.
The poor bank teller. How do you spell that? I mean,
what the fuck? What is he talking? Are you okay?
Am I having a stroke?
Am I really?
I'm only 24.
Am I really hearing this right now? This is coming out of an adult man. What the fuck?
Is this baby talk? Are we
what
are we role playing here?
Am I playing charades with him? Like I don't know. Are you having a seizure?
A seizure? Are you having a seizure?
Seizure?
A seizure?
Seizure Sinai?
Seizure Sinai.
Okay, we're getting a little off topic, so I'm gonna move on. I didn't really read too much about this one, but there was a convention dedicated to arcades, which I would love to go.
Yeah, so would I actually.
Love arcades.
Sounds really fun.
And Sega had a huge announcement. They were bringing another sequel to an old IP that they didn't make since like the late 90s.
Yeah.
So like I think in 96 or 97 they released Daytona USA.
My favorite.
I mean, everyone knows the iconic song Daytona, and then he just repeats it over and over again because there really is nothing to go for that Daytona song.
Yeah, while everyone else was playing like Initial D and all those other racing games where, who needs levels that twist and turn and
you don't need they don't need to downshift and shift up when you can just sing Daytona while driving in Daytona International Speedway. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So they recently announced that they're making Daytona USA 3 and they had a playable demo.
Ooh, baby.
And a little bit of me wants to play this game really bad, but another little bit of me says, who fucking cares?
Yeah,
it's just Daytona USA.
It's just some good old homegrown NASCAR.
Well, kind of, but they only took the Daytona brand. It's not really like affiliated with NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
They just took the name Daytona. So,
which is affiliated with how is it not affiliated with NASCAR when Daytona is a solely NASCAR thing?
Well, no, Daytona's just a track. Like NASCAR.
Oh yeah, I guess Daytona 500 is.
Yeah, it's just a name.
Yeah.
Like they just took the name of Daytona and put it in a fucking game. And
But
everyone
correct me
loves
if
it.
I'm wrong. Don't the older Daytona games actually you're driving NASCAR? Like,
Well, yeah, in NASCAR games you are, but like if you play Daytona USA, the original track is nothing like
okay.
the actual Daytona course. Like you wouldn't see a mountain with like Sonic's head and like just carved on it.
Yes,
and
now
have
I
a
remember.
bunch of like
Okay.
slots on the
Yeah, it was like
course.
fake NASCAR,
except not real.
but
Yeah, it's like
fake NASCAR except not real.
yeah, it's not real.
It's not real. It's fake.
You go,
It's fake, not real.
You go other directions than left.
Yeah, you
It's-
can also go right. I remember actually
Woo,
playing.
man.
Yeah, I remember. That was
It was fucking hard on arcade.
that was true, and it was actually more interesting than any other pseudo NASCAR IPs.
Well, I mean, back when I was a kid, I used to love NASCAR a lot. And I told my dad, hey, can we go to Fontana to go watch a NASCAR race? And then my dad's like, no.
Squash that.
So
right
I said, oh, wait, why? You'll understand when you're older. And I'm like, oh, okay. Here I am now, sitting in the back of my car, coming to a realization there are nothing but fucking rednecks
Yes.
while watching NASCAR. And once I looked at that, I'm like, wow, my dad saved my ass.
Yeah, you would have
There's-
been very.
I would have been discriminated so hard.
You would have been the odd man out.
Hell yeah, I would have. So, you know what? I'd rather watch it on TV because I get all the angles.
You would have been that dead pixel on the screen.
Probably. I don't know. But it's California.
That is true.
But it's like near Riverside, so... not pointing any fingers at
Yeah,
anybody who
not
lives in
trying
Riverside,
to piss off anyone who maybe
who lives in Riverside, but... I'm having a hernia.
I'll pee my pants.
I peed my pants. Okay, so
My
next
dad.
up-
See, on the contrary, my dad loved NASCAR. I didn't. I didn't get it. I didn't get it even from a young age. I was like, they're driving in circles. I don't care. They're driving for circles for like 3 hours. This isn't fun. This isn't fun at all.
The only time people watch it is when there's like big crashes. You're like, oh,
Yeah, that and beer. I mean, alcohol. If
alcohol.
alcohol wasn't a thing, NASCAR wouldn't be a thing.
Well, yeah, probably
It's
because
the only reason to watch it. I'm sorry, anyone
if
who's
cigarettes
listening
weren't a
who likes
thing,
NASCAR.
then shit, NASCAR wouldn't be a thing without cigarettes. Because back
Well,
then it used to be like the cigarette company Winston.
Yeah,
Yeah, the big races were just called the Winston Cup. So it's like it was
Oh,
based
yeah.
off a fucking cigarette company.
NASCAR wouldn't have been anywhere without product placement. That's all it is now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was coming from a more you have to be drunk to enjoy this shit perspective.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If, like you need to get like a little kiddie pool, fill it up, and then just like
With
sit your
alcohol.
ass down, and then just put a TV next to it and just start watching NASCAR.
And drinking beer.
Pop open a can of beer,
Maybe
even a can of Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew and beers. I call that do the do.
Do the
Do the do. You do the do. Budweiser and Mountain Dew.
Fuck those damn furries in my damn neighborhood. Those
All
damn
this-
anime convention.
all this
pieces.
Ford-
That's a fucking disgrace.
All this fall 20 shit. I've been drinking Dew since before it was cool. Here comes the Dew hipster.
I fucked my cousin.
While drinking Mountain Dew.
Woo!
Woo! Sweet!
Man, I love NASCAR.
And fucking my cousin.
And it ain't your cousin if you're drunk.
The two familial bonds go out the window. What the fuck was that?
What kind of voice was that? Familiar bonds go out the window. Here, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken's a NASCAR fan.
I love drinking a can of Budweiser.
Budweiser.
I love it. It's very good.
Isn't that why did he just become Armenian?
It's good. My accents are just crazy right now.
Yeah, mine are non-existent. I can't do a single accent for more than like 3 sentences. It starts morphing into something else. Like I cannot keep a
So
single
you go from like British and then you just transcend to like fucking Australian.
Dude, I wish I could do British. Like I
Tell
can't
you
even
what.
start on British.
Tell you what.
You what, mate?
Once you fuck off. And you know what? Oi! Give me a ciggy, cunt.
A fag. It's called a fag.
Give me a ciggy, fucking cunt.
That's
the only thing. That's the only thing I know in Australian. I mean,
yeah. If it was British, it wouldn't be called a ciggy. It'd be called a fag.
You fucking cunt.
You fucking cunt. Now, see, that was weird. That wasn't even an accent. That was just me mispronouncing the word cunt.
Cunt.
Cunt. That's a lot of cunt right there. That was a lot of that word being said.
Man, I hope I don't get censored.
You
don't
fucking
beep. You fucking siggy.
You fucking siggy.
You frickin' siggy.
You
frickin' frick.
You frickin' frick.
So
that's a bunch of fudge, mate.
What? What? Bollocks. That's what you meant to say. It's a bunch of bollocks.
Bollocks.
All right, you fucking American.
You fucking minge.
You damn Yankee. You Yankee ass twat. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the Game Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I give zero fucks about the Game Awards.
I didn't even realize
many
they were coming
reasons.
up.
All I know is that the Doritos / Mountain Dew King, Jeff Keighley, is the host again, just like last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. Wilmer Valderrama hosted that. I don't know why the fuck he hosted that, but for some reason he hosted it.
For someone who doesn't care about the video game award,
he doesn't care. He's getting paid money. No, wait. Samuel L. Jackson hosted the Game Awards one time.
Yeah,
that was.
I was talking about you, but
wait, what?
I was saying for someone who doesn't care about the video game awards, you sure seem to know a lot about it.
Well, no, like back when the Game Awards was on G4, like when G4
didn't it go to Spike after a bit?
Yeah, the Game Awards transcended. It went from G4 to Spike, and G4 just pummeled to the ground.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just simply rely on doing reruns of Cheaters and Cops.
That was sad to watch. That it was literally Attack on Show. Attack of the Show.
X-Play.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Show.
Attack on Show.
Featuring Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn was the Titan.
Oh my god. What a sexy Titan that was.
Yeah, it was.
So,
you want to fuck that blonde one?
I don't even remember. Like, the only two I remembered was just Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn.
But
like, back then, G4 was just only about video games.
Back in the good old days.
And they did, like, top 10, like, greatest, like, top 10 sexiest women in video games. And then I was like... finish. I finished. But then I just started showing Cheaters. What the fuck does that have to do with video games? Started showing... No, but they did give us Ninja Warrior.
That is true.
Ninja Warrior was fucking awesome.
That is true, but I think Ninja Warrior was still during the good old days, but then...
Yeah, back in like the 90s and the 80s.
G4 was not around during the 80s.
No, but like they did... Like, those were, like, pre-recorded a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, they were...
Ninja Warrior in Japan was around for a long time, but, like, we didn't even know about it until, like, 2005 or 2006.
But you think about it, that actually might have been the beginning of the downfall of G4, when they brought Ninja Warrior, because it started becoming more reality-based.
I mean, until, like, NBC decided to, like, make their own version and be like, we're gonna call it American Ninja Warrior. We're gonna air it every weekend creative. On NBC. I mean, I watched a couple of it. My mom loved American Ninja Warrior, and then I said, have you even watched the actual original one? She's like, no. And then I'm like, you normie!
No, see,
get on my level.
And then
sheesh. I can't cuss at my mom.
And then for the people who only watched the original Ninja Warrior, you say, have you never heard of Most Extreme Elimination Challenge?
MXC?
MXC? Come on. Oh. That was the originator. That was the greatest.
Astronaut.
Oh, I think he lost a kidney there.
Oh, look, it's called the Grand Prix. Oh, no, I believe it's called Prix. No, look, it says right there. It says Grand Prix.
MXC was the best.
I love that show so much.
That was in the good old days of us appropriating Japanese shows and then dubbing over them with complete nonsense, like Shin-Chan and Ghost Stories and fucking MXC.
Oh, right you are, Ken. But the only thing I remembered from G4, I was watching an episode of Cheaters because I had nothing better to do on like a Saturday. I only watched one episode where the host was like confronting with a guy that was on a boat. And the only thing I remembered was that he got tossed off the boat.
I was about to say, please tell me he just sailed away
He got
while
tossed-
flipping him off.
He got tossed off the boat, and then he just sped off.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh my god, is he okay?
fuck that dude. I hated the Cheaters host. Like,
He's just wearing like simple like wired glasses that look like yours, and he's like, man, he's such a douche.
dude looked like a sexual predator, man.
It's like, so what were you doing? Huh? What were you doing? What were you doing behind your wife's back? None of your fucking business, dude.
the guy.
What? Who are you?
The guy literally probably was one of the guys caught on an unaired episode of To Catch a Predator, and he thought, "Oh, this show really works. I want to make my own like this."
With Chris Hansen, until they found out that Chris Hansen got caught on his own.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, what a twist!
What a twist!
What a twist!
Oh, you mean these people who have keen interests in these subject matters or like to work in children's shows and be around children all the time are also child molesters? Who would have thought?
Sign me up.
Sign me up. He sounds like Sweet Gig.
Speaking of To Catch a Predator, I remembered one episode where one dude walked in the house naked and he had a jar of mayonnaise to cover his dick.
He just wanted to make a sandwich. He didn't want to get it on his clothes.
He was walking in butt naked and he had a jar of mayonnaise next to his crotch, and then Chris Hansen's like, you just walked in here with nothing on but with a jar of mayonnaise.
Even Chris Hansen was like, what the fuck, dude?
My mom's like, oh, turn it off. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? That guy's naked and he's got a jar of mayonnaise. I hope it's a jar of mayonnaise.
That's the kind of shit you see when, like, walking down a hotel corridor where all the doors are unlocked. You just open them and peek in. You know, there's that dude in a horse mask giving a 1920s gentleman a blowjob, and then right after that, the naked fat dude with a jar of mayonnaise over his crotch.
You're like, well, okay, yeah, this has gone a little too far. So yeah, oh god, that was so funny.
What did he expect? What purpose did the mayonnaise serve?
Oh, I think it had something to do with, like, I don't know. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna show up at your house, and I'm gonna have nothing on, but I'm gonna bring a jar of mayonnaise or something."
Really, that's his go-to. That's his go-to. I'm just gonna, you know what?
Oh, that's such a turn on.
I'm gonna cut to the chase.
I'm just gonna walk into some random stranger's house with nothing on and a fucking jar of mayonnaise.
You're 12, right? And you're not a camera crew and a 40-year-old man who's gonna call the cops on me.
Are you sure? All right, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna bring in the mayonnaise.
Bring the mayonnaise. He gets on this radio. Bringing the mayonnaise.
Bring in the jar of mayonnaise. Make sure you get rid of the logo. We do not want to get sued.
You don't want to get sued, exactly. Yes, even though he was covering his junk for the censors, they still had to blur his crotch region for copyright issues.
It was
for product placement.
God, the mid 2000s was a wild decade, dude.
You know what? I have more faith in humanity, knowing that there's people out there. I mean, not so much the trying to get it on with, 13-year-old girls, but that are willing to use mayonnaise and other food condiments in the bedroom.
Oh my God.
As Trump said, we're gonna make America great again, one jar of mayonnaise at a time.
Quoted too and trademarked.
Yeah, that's what he really said.
That's what's on everyone's hat. And you can't see the rest of it because it's like in the
inside. They cut it off because it was too large to fit on the hat.
It was just too much. Like, why the fuck would you want to wear a hat with everything like that on there?
Exactly. Then it just trails. It's like, make America great again, and then it just trails off to the side, one jar of mayonnaise at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, we got way sidetracked there.
Yeah. So
we're talking about the Game Awards.
Yes, Game Awards.
We're talking about the Game Awards, and it doesn't come on until December 1st, but
just in time for a holiday season.
Yeah, just in time for the holiday season to make sure if you want to purchase this video game. And they showed the nominees for each category, and I'm going to list each of them. So we're gonna start off with Game of the Year.
Yes.
So the first game is Doom.
Well, I mean, Doom's a great fucking game.
I've heard many great things about Doom.
I love it. I've played it several times.
And, okay, so the next one, I don't know about this one. It's called Inside. I heard it's an indie game, too.
Yeah.
Because, it also got nominated for Best Indie Game.
It's a horror game, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Is it a horror game? Or it might be one of those touchy-feely games. It might be another Everyone's Gone to the Rapture.
Oh, God.
Yeah. If you need to go to sleep, it's perfect.
Oh, what a waste of $20 that was, dude. Did you know that's actually free on PlayStation Plus right now?
Hey, download it again.
No! You can suck my ass. That game fucking pissed me off.
I remember you
spend $20 just to go to sleep within 15 minutes of playing the game because nothing happened.
I remember you texting me saying this shit's putting me to sleep.
It did. Did I ever tell you that I actually went to sleep for about an hour?
Yeah.
And then my mom woke me up an hour later saying, like, hey, your game's still on. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, shit.
What?
Wow, this game put me to sleep.
Oh.
God,
okay.
Fuck
I don't know much about Inside.
I don't either. So the next one is Overwatch. I'm not surprised that Overwatch is on there.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Game of the Year material.
It could be.
It's fun.
It doesn't. I mean, okay, the next one that's kind of confused me. This game just came out. It's Titanfall 2. I don't know why that got nominated so fast. Yeah,
a little early to
the
call
game came out like last week.
Is it really just that good? Maybe I'm gonna have to fucking pick it up.
I mean, I heard from many people that Titanfall 2 was very decent.
Very decent.
Very decent. Because they say the reason why people aren't playing Titanfall 2 is because Battlefield 1 came out before that.
That is true. Battlefield 1 is pretty fun.
It is pretty
fun. I'm actually surprised Battlefield 1's not on there.
I know, right?
That's actually weird.
But at the next one...
Oh, the next one.
That's really
is
different.
Okay.
And the last nominee for Game of the Year is Uncharted 4: A Thief's End.
I still haven't played it,
I love that game.
You love that game?
I love that game.
I know you love that game because I've seen your videos on it.
I love that game so much.
I've seen your videos on it, and I've seen...
Especially when Ryan plays it.
Oh, when Ryan plays it.
He does not take that game seriously, and it's lovely. He does not give a fuck.
All he's trying to do is kill everyone at any given time.
Yeah, just punch him. He just wants to punch people to death.
And abuse the physics engine
exactly
in ways it wasn't meant to be abused.
But it's so awesome.
Yep.
Okay, the next category is Best Game Direction. We're recognizing a game studio for outstanding creative vision, game design, or game direction and design.
Okay, but this is the one Battlefield 1's in?
Okay, yes.
Okay. I got a problem with that.
Okay, what's the problem?
I like Battlefield 1, but don't put a huge fucking company like... Are they giving the credit to DICE or to EA?
EA DICE.
Yeah, fuck that. No, they're too big. For creative vision in a game and stuff like that, no. They didn't have creative vision. What happened was they looked at the market shares. World War II was in for a bit. Then Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out. Everyone got a fucking modern and future war boner. And then now everyone's like, I'm sick of this Modern Warfare shit.
Let's go back to World War I.
Let's go back. Yeah, exactly. In the boardroom. Let's go back to World War II. No. And another dude stood up. Everyone looked at him and the light shone on him. That's not far enough.
We need to go further.
We need to go to World War I.
No, they're like, that's too far. Let's go talk about the Civil War. No, that's too far.
That's too far.
We need to go a little bit closer.
You took it a little too far when I said that. Bring it
back.
back.
Bring it back a bit.
World War I. And that's when two of the people shot themselves. Steve jumped out the window, and the rest just fucking stood up and applauded. This man is a visionary. A visionary. He's a vegetarian visionary. Ugh! Yeah, that's him jerking off at the table from all that applause.
And because of his outstanding choice, they're nominated for Best Game Direction. So, first one, Blizzard Entertainment for Overwatch.
Yep.
Second one, EA DICE for Battlefield 1.
Two big companies that, okay, whatever.
Third one, ID Software for Doom. I mean...
Oh, that was a high pitch. Sorry about that. I was more like I meant to be come out as an because I mean all they did was just take it back to its roots.
They just rebooted.
None of this has been
Doom.
none of this has been visionary or new directions.
I don't know. That's really weird. And Respawn Entertainment for Titanfall 2. Again with the Titanfall. It just came out. Why are you nominated for Game of the Year and Best Narrative already?
But the thing is, Titanfall 2 I can see. That's at least a little different.
Yeah, that's true. Because in 1, they did not have single-player campaign.
No, I'm just talking the fact that they're more of a deviation from standard gameplay than any of the others, like standard like gameplay norms. I mean, it literally made. I mean, Doom's a very great game. It's a very awesome game. It's very fun, but in order to make it fun, they went back to ideals from the '90s. What shooters were like in the '90s. They didn't think up anything new. They literally went back to the '90s and just revamped it to modern day standards.
And at that point, you're like,
oh no, it was beautiful. That's really what it needed. Shooters were taking themselves too seriously for quite a while. Mm-hmm. It needed to go back to just fucking shoot shit and have fun. And that's what they did. And you have fun. So it did what it meant to, but it didn't do that by being revolutionary. It literally did that by being retro. So Titanfall 2, I think, is the only one that can really be called visionary in that fucking list.
So you'd think out of all 5 nominees, you'd think Respawn Entertainment would get the title for Best Narrative.
Or at least they should. They probably won't, but they should. Battlefield 1's definitely going to rake in a couple awards.
Yeah, I can see that. Naughty Dog, probably not.
I mean, you're also fooling yourself to think that this is not run by money at all. Like these awards ceremonies are purely run by money. There's a very distinct marketing bend to these. There's no votes or anything. It's literally how we can push the market forward and sell the most copies of certain games that we deem necessary.
We need more people to buy Battlefield 1. What do? We can let them win the award for Best Game Direction.
No, what DICE needs to do is fix their goddamn quit button at the end of a round. You know what they did?
What did they do?
Okay, well, first when the game came out, the quit button didn't actually would disappear. Like about 2 seconds after the end of a round, it would disappear and you wouldn't be able to quit to main menu. And I was always thinking that's fucking stupid. Why would they do that? And they just released a patch yesterday. I think it was yesterday, or it might have been 2 days ago, where it stays through the whole end of things, so you can actually quit now. But when you quit, you don't actually quit. You go to a blank screen until the next round starts, and it has you in the game, but you only see this blank screen until it kicks you for inactivity. What? Back to main menu.
What?
That's what the quit button does right now.
Wow.
At least on PS4, that's what the quit button does. I heard it also does the same thing on PC. I don't know about Xbox One.
Oh my god.
That's what the quit button does.
Dice, what are you doing, man?
They need to fix their shit.
They really do. Okay, so the next category is Best Narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Now, the first one on the list, I wholeheartedly agree that
Uncharted
it should
4?
win. No, Firewatch.
Fuck yeah.
Firewatch should win.
Fuck yeah. I love that game. I streamed that game, and there were people watching that like, oh man, I can't believe you're into this game. I was into that game. I
loved it.
We both loved it, and then we made the mistake of having our friend Tim play it while we watched.
He broke it.
He broke it, and he broke us. Like,
he was doing everything wrong.
Exactly. I gotta love that. I gotta love it because Tim is purely in it through the mechanics of a game. Tim could care fucking less about story. He doesn't give a shit. But if there's a way to break a game, he's gonna find it and he's gonna exploit it.
I mean, he did show me how to break that one glitch in Sleeping Dogs. So
yeah,
I gotta give him credit for that.
Yeah, no, I just mean because we took the game we really went into it from a narrative standpoint. We got really sucked into the story.
I did, to
the point you know what? I'm even though it's been a while and you should have. I'm not going to spoil it. But at the very end, when certain revelations were made,
it was tense.
I had a moment of wanting to scream and yell and cry and laugh at the same fucking time.
You were just flabbergasted.
I was flabbergasted. It was on stream that moment. I was completely at a loss for words. And we came in and we loved the game for its story, and then Tim came in and just wrecked our shit.
But nonetheless, Firewatch was definitely a good buy for the both of us.
Oh, yes.
And I honestly think that it should win Best Narrative.
So do I.
Okay. So
probably don't even bother reading the rest.
Yeah, no, but I have to.
Yeah.
The other one, again, is Inside. I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually,
it might be great. Haven't played it.
But I wouldn't know. Mafia 3... I don't know about that.
I heard that the story was lackluster. Actually, no. I heard it had its moments, and the animation was really nice. Too bad the game itself sucked ass.
I mean, the only thing that I remembered from Mafia 3 was that since it was the 60s, 2K basically had the okay to be like, we can use the N-word a lot.
And
we can intensify this moment by just blurting out the N-word and involving the KKK.
And when all those board members got that okay, they fucking went ham.
They're like, "Are you sure this is okay?" Yes.
Let's
do it.
They looked down the table and the camera pans to the one black member in the boardroom. And he just nods and gives a thumbs up, and they just throw their papers in the air.
You're like, fuck it, we're making us a great game.
With a lot of N-words.
We're a lot of N-words. Historical.
That's
moment.
how you get away with it.
Yeah.
You just say
if it's in the 60s, and it's in the Deep South, you get an okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a-okay.
Which, all jokes aside, it should be. If you're telling a fucking story, you shouldn't have to diminish historical accuracy for modern day politics. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
So,
okay, the next game is I've never heard about this one, but it's called Oxenfree.
I heard. Oh no, I played it. I've played it.
How was Oxenfree?
It was interesting. In fact, it was interesting to the point where I really should have kept playing it.
Did it have a narrative?
Yes. Oh yeah. No, it's actually. I enjoyed my time with it. I was streaming it, and then I stopped. Like, I took a break, and I just never picked it up again, which is a shame because it was actually pretty interesting. And for what I played through, it's pretty good actually. It's not Firewatch level good, but it actually might be close.
Okay, and the last one is Uncharted 4.
Of course.
Yeah,
I knew that was there.
Thanks, Nolan North. Thank you for making such
Nolan
a great
North.
narrative again.
If Gabe and is
if
God,
any video game is involved, Nolan North is somehow involved in it, no matter what.
If Gabe Newell's God, then Nolan North is Jesus.
Obviously, he has to be because he's in everything.
Yep.
Just put Nolan North and Tara Strong in one game. They'd be like, yeah, this is. I'd figured. Oh, what? Tara Strong's in a game? What? Wow, how unique. Wait, what? Nolan North is in a game? Wow, how unique.
Universe is going to implode.
Holy shit.
We just divided by 0 with that one.
Oh my god, the universe must have imploded thousands of times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, Nolan North and Tara Strong are in the same game? Oh my god. Holy shit. These guys are crazy. Y'all wild.
Y'all crazy tonight.
Y'all cray. Okay, the next category is Best Art Direction for Outstanding Creative and Technical Achievement in Artistic Design and Animation.
Sorry, read that one again. I kind of spaced out for a second.
For Outstanding Creative and Technical Achievement in Artistic Design and Animation.
Okay.
That was the description.
Okay, it still flew over my head because that's a lot of unnecessary words in a...
Best Art Direction, that's all. You just
best
direct
art
it to Best Art. First
it.
one is Abzu. I've seen it. I've never played it.
I haven't even seen it.
It looked pretty. That's all I know.
Well, I mean, I guess it would have to look pretty to be nominated for Best Art Direction.
That's true. Again, Firewatch.
Ooh, baby.
I'd want that one to win. Inside.
Still, this Inside.
I've never.
Do we
played
really need to? I think we need to play
I need to
this.
look at some gameplay of Inside.
I think we need to play this because it's been in every single fucking.
So far, except for Best Game Direction, it's been in almost every single one of them.
So it has to be pretty goddamn good. Or it could just be like an Oscars where like a really boring 3-hour-long movie's nominated.
And Leonardo DiCaprio wins.
Even though he's not in the movie.
Yeah. He still wins. Overwatch for Best Art Direction. And, again, Uncharted 4. They've been in everything.
What the fuck is this? There is no variation.
Oh my god. Best music sound design.
Okay.
For outstanding audio, inclusive of score, original song, licensed soundtrack, and sound design. Number 1, Battlefield 1. Second one, Doom. Third one, guess what it is?
Uncharted 4.
Inside.
Oh, Inside.
Again.
What?
Yeah. Now, I think this one would probably win. The next one is Res Infinite. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Res Infinite.
I haven't even played it. I didn't even know.
Do you know what Res Infinite is, though?
Is it?
It's a reboot from a Dreamcast game. It started out as a Dreamcast
rhythm game.
It's a rhythm game. It was on the Dreamcast a long time ago, and the same creator decided to put it in PlayStation 4 and PSVR. It looks nice on PSVR.
Nice.
It looks very nice on PSVR. Not gonna lie. And Thumper. I don't know what
Thumper is.
Never heard of the game.
I mean,
Thumper.
I think they expected no one to know because there's a fucking link to it.
Of course.
Like,
who would have thought?
Yeah.
I don't think that one's gonna win.
That rabbit from Bambi has his own game? What the fuck?
Yeah, holy shit. He must be very beautiful because he has the best music and sound design.
Just tap it on the ground the entire time. On logs.
A lot. Okay, next category is Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture.
Let me guess, Nolan North for Uncharted 4. Is that number 1?
No. Alex Hernandez as Lincoln Clay in Mafia 3. Did not know who that was. Okay. What the fuck?
What?
Sissy Jones as Delilah in Firewatch. I mean, okay, for voiceover acting, I guess she did pretty good.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I thought it was for like performance capture. I'm like, what the fuck did you capture?
You never see her, yeah.
You never see her face in general.
Oh, wait, spoiler. Sorry.
Oh, no!
Spoiled it. You never get to see her.
Even though the game's been out for months already,
Yeah.
we spoiled it for you.
Well, we didn't spoil the actual story other than the fact
That's
that you
true.
never get to see her.
Emily Rose as Elena in Uncharted 4. Nolan North as Nathan Drake in Uncharted 4.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Summer as Henry. And oh, look, another one that's like in every single game.
Henry from what?
Oh, from Firewatch.
Oh, okay.
And oh, who would have guessed? Troy Baker as Sam Drake in Uncharted 4.
Jesus. I mean, yeah.
Another one that's like in every single video game.
But then again, it really is hard to beat the Uncharted series when it comes to voice acting and stuff. Because the first thing I thought when I first played Uncharted 2 was I'm like, this shit's like a movie. Like this, the writing, like everything is just, this is like Hollywood level entertainment in the cutscenes.
I kind of screwed up, but I played Uncharted 2 as the first game.
Yeah.
I played that one first, and then I played 3. And I'm like, since 2 and 3 are really good, I wonder if Uncharted 1 is good. Mm-hmm. Holy crap, what is this? Well, Uncharted 1 was weird.
Yeah, compared to the other ones, yeah, not
improved.
Too great.
It improved from 1 to 2, I can tell you that.
But as someone who played number 1 before going on to play the rest of them, because I played it in order, like, I played 1 before there was a 2. Mm-hmm. 1 was still a very, very fun game when it came out. It was like male Tomb Raider. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't even say it. It was just like Tomb Raider, because there were no Tomb Raiders at the time.
Yeah.
So it filled that itch that we had, the exploration.
And then Tomb Raider decided to come back and try to do the same thing, like copying Uncharted.
Yeah,
it's like, wait a minute.
But again,
Uncharted copied from Tomb Raider. Now you're copying from Uncharted, so it's like, technically you're copying them. You're copying from you.
Yeah, exactly. You're copying a copy of you.
Yeah, like have you seen
a copy of a copy of a copy?
Have you seen the game art for Uncharted for the Tomb Raider game that just came out on PS4?
No, but the newest one.
The font and the look looks almost as identical as Uncharted.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the new one wasn't. Wasn't received well. Mm-hmm. It was it had lackluster sales to say the best.
That too, but like it's because like it was only exclusive to Xbox One for about like a year. Mm-hmm. So that was like their fault in a way. Yeah. And then a year later they released it to PS4 with all the DLC and that nonsense.
I'd actually be interested in picking it up and playing it though, because I enjoyed the first reboot of Tomb Raider. It was fun. You know, it kind of felt like they were trying to pick as many crazy ways to show you fucking Lara Croft dying as possible, but in many gruesome ways. But
yeah,
it was still fun.
That's true. Okay, let's continue. I think we're almost done. I think.
Yeah.
Next category is games for impact, honoring exemplary games that take on real world issues and advocate for social change. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually a category.
Really?
Yeah. 1979 Revolution, Black Friday. Never heard of that game. Have you heard of that game? Never heard of it. Okay.
Game.
Blockhood. Never heard of that game. Orwell. Never heard of that game.
Never heard of the game.
Sea Hero Quest. Never heard of that game.
Never heard of that game.
That dragon cancer. What? What kind of name is that?
That dragon cancer?
Comma cancer.
Oh, comma cancer.
Never heard of that game.
I bet it's about cancer and a dragon.
I mean, it is
it's
like taking on real world issues.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never heard any of these games.
I have a people, I mean, great. Games are a very beautiful art form and a very great medium for conveying emotion and just really conveying really in-depth stories that have emotional impacts and bigger real world issues in them and stuff like that. But the problem is that the people who try to make games like that, for the most part, are more in it about the story and aren't that great of game developers and don't make very good games.
Huh. Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't really know much.
Plus, I don't really want to play a game called That Dragon Cancer because I just feel like I'm going to want to shoot myself at the end of it. Like,
I don't want to be sad when I finish a game, dude.
Like, if I want to be sad...
I did that enough with Firewatch. Not spoilers.
Yeah. If I want to be sad, yeah,
I'll play Firewatch again. If I want to feel sad, if I want to go to sleep, I'll just play. Everyone's Gone to the Rapture.
Yeah,
I'll play that.
Yeah, Firewatch.
If I really need to get myself to sleep.
Yeah, Firewatch made me cry. You know what also made me cry? Certain scene in Metal Gear Solid.
Which one though?
The newest one. Near the end.
Yeah, I know.
I cried like a baby. I'm sorry. At the end of that one,
you would have cried a lot more.
Shook. I was like a big racking sobs for what the game made me do, and
you would have cried more if they actually finished the game. If Konami wasn't such a fucking asshole,
exactly.
You would have loved it even more.
Yeah, but yeah, I cried in Firewatch, and I cried at that point in Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, we need to move on.
Yeah, we are running a little over.
Yeah, best indie game?
Okay, probably not going to hear of half these lists.
Probably not. Firewatch is one of them. Hyper Light Drifter.
I've played that too. That's actually pretty fun as well.
I've actually heard about it, but I've never played it, but I wouldn't be surprised that would be nominated for this. Inside, again.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play this Inside. I kind of have to.
You need to give it a chance. Stardew Valley, which is like what? Like kind of like Harvest Moon?
It's like Harvest Moon. All I know is that Chelsea really fucking loves it.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I love Stardew Valley."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, what is Stardew Valley?"
I can't. Yeah, I'm not.
You know, she would probably be like, "Fuck yeah," you know.
Yeah.
If you give it a a fuck yeah, Chelsea would give it a fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she'd like, she'd go. Bleh.
I don't know. I'd be willing to give that one a play though. Like I like the Harvest Moon type things.
Is there an end to it?
Probably not. That's probably what the appeal is.
Then I'm not going to play it because there's no end to it. I don't want it to be a constant chore. I did enough with Animal Crossing. I don't want to do this shit again. Okay, next one is The Witness. Isn't The Witness like a puzzle game?
Yes.
A fucking $50 puzzle game?
Yes.
So it's like...
I don't think it's that much anymore.
I hope not.
What category is this again?
Best indie game.
Yeah. The Witness was fun, but it's literally just variations of the same fucking puzzle.
Yeah, I don't think that would probably win. Okay. Best mobile or handheld game.
Oh, this will be
interesting, right?
Yeah.
First one, Clash Royale on the phone.
All I know from that fucking game is, one, the people who made...
IAPs.
What?
In-app purchases for short.
Oh, yeah.
Just IAPs galore.
Like Clash of Clans, all I know is the same people who made Clash of Clans, and they have the stupid fucking commercial of them redoing the Flash Gordon's theme song. But these are the rules of the duel. Clash Royale. Blah 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 blah. That's all I know because
hope we don't get content ID'd for that song because that was so perfect.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
What the fuck? Sounds like you're about to ejaculate, but you're just trying to sing the song so you can last a few more rounds.
Just imagine that in sex mid-thrust, like, you'd scare her away. She'd be like, what the fuck, get out of me.
What the fuck? Get out of my house. Okay, next one is Fire Emblem Fates.
Okay, I didn't play it, but...
people say that it was good. So I guess I trust them on that.
Wait, hold on. Fire Emblem's not a fucking indie game.
No, this is best mobile handheld game.
Oh!
We did indie a while ago.
We did do indie a while ago. Sorry.
I mean, Clash Royale's not indie.
I didn't realize it was a mobile. I thought they were talking about the...
No, it's mobile / handheld.
Oh,
so it's for
okay.
both.
Yeah.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So the next one is Monster Hunter Generations. Could probably
I mean,
win.
I played that quite a bit.
A lot of people we do know, like
Yeah.
Misao and Corey, they played the shit out of
And
that game.
Zach and Chelsea
too.
and me.
And Zacharoni and Cheese also
Zacharoni and Cheese,
played
yeah.
a lot. Oh, Pokemon Go.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Woo, yeah.
Look at that.
That's gonna win, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna win.
It might, actually, just because of
the popularity.
craziness that it was that first couple weeks.
Oh man, those were fun times.
Those were fun times.
And the last one on the list is Severed from Drinkbox Studios.
I haven't even heard of that one.
But do you know who Drinkbox Studios is, right? They're the same guys who made Guacamelee.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that I have heard and played.
Guacamelee is really good, and coming from a half Mexican like myself,
Yeah.
it pleases me.
It pleases you?
It pleases me.
It pleases me.
Very well. Okay, next one. I don't know why this is best VR game.
This is too early.
They're all from...
This is too early to have this fucking section.
We're
VR,
just like, we just started in year 1 of VR.
Most people aren't even going to get VR until this in the holiday season when there's going to be a discount.
Which is why they have the Game Awards to get people
to sell people
buy
the games.
it.
Yeah.
I get what you're getting
You're right.
at.
You're 100% right.
Okay, so first one, Batman Arkham VR.
All I saw was a dude shoot his bat grapple.
All I saw was like see Batman looking in the mirror and just like messing with his hands to do stupid shit like this. Oh, those were funny. Eve Valkyrie.
That I've played. I played that. That's crazy. Like when you watch footage, it doesn't adequately show how when you're with the VR in your head and you're sitting in the cockpit of that spaceship, the fucking guns on the side of your ship, I thought they were other ships. They're that fucking big. Like being able to look around and when you're flying and shooting at your opponents and your opponents fly over you instead of like in a normal like fixed camera flying game where the whole thing has to move for you to look in front of you, being able to fucking keep flying forward but like lean forward and look up through my cockpit as they pass by, fucking great. That was actually a great experience playing that. Might get stale after a while, but the small amount as of right now, that was fucking fun.
It was good.
That was fun.
Okay, the next one is Job Simulator.
I saw Markiplier play that. Markiplier.
You saw Markiplier apply that.
Apply that, yeah. Markiplier applied that.
He applied that.
He applied that hard.
He applied that hardcore. Res Infinite and Thumper. And now we know that Thumper is a VR
game. Okay.
We didn't know. Okay, best action game. Think of 5 games right on the top of your head that would probably be on the list.
Doom, Uncharted 4, Battlefield 1, action. Other than those.
For the best game experience focused around first or third person combat.
Yes, Doom, Battlefield 1, Uncharted 4. Fuck. I can't place two others.
Okay, so you got 2 out of 5 right.
Oh, really?
Battlefield 1 and Doom.
Uncharted 4 didn't make it?
No, Uncharted 4 did not make it. Gears of War 4,
okay,
Overwatch, and Titanfall 2. They were nominated for Best Action Game. Moving on.
Yeah, okay.
Moving on. I didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
Best Action Adventure Game. Can you think of
Uncharted
5?
4.
Okay, what else?
So that's why they classified it as action adventure, not action, but action adventure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Uncharted 4, and that's all I can think of.
Okay, you're 1 out of 5.
Uncharted
4 is in it. The other 4 is Dishonored 2, Hitman, the recent reboot.
Oh yeah. I lost interest in that really quick.
Hyper Light Drifter, and Ratchet and Clank, the reboot.
Damn, that's been a reboot of Ratchet and Clank
of the original first one.
Yeah, but that reboot's been out for a while.
Yeah, that's why I got nominated for Best Action Adventure Game.
Yeah, but it's a couple years old. I mean, it's their prerogative what they have in the adventure ones.
I'm just reading the list, man.
They literally, that could have been on the thing like a couple game awards ago.
Okay, next one is Best RPG.
Okay.
I really love the first one that's on this list.
Is Final Fat Nasty on there even though it's not out yet?
No. Final Fantasy 15 is not on it. Can you think of another one?
RPG.
Don't look at the...
I wasn't even, but okay. I wasn't looking at the reflection. RPG. What RPGs have come out recently?
The best game designed for rich player character customization and progression both offline and online, including massively multiplayer.
World of Warcraft.
Okay. What else?
Did Black Rose make it?
No.
It was Black Desert, not Black Rose. Black Desert Online. I don't know. I haven't played any RPGs.
Okay,
in a while.
you did get one right. World of Warcraft Legion is on it for best RPG. Course. The other 4, I love this one. Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay.
I keep forgetting that Dark Souls 3 is considered an RPG because there's a level element. And you have different builds. Mm-hmm. Next one, I don't know why this one's in it. Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Well, it's because that's a very RPG based too.
Really?
Yeah, it's the whole leveling up. It's leveling up, skill trees, the whole thing.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty fun game. I played that through twice. It's fun.
All right. Next one is The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt, Blood and Wine.
Witcher 3 was good too. I mean, I really enjoyed that one too. Again, that's been out for a bit. I mean, I'm getting thrown off by the fact that they're giving it to these games who have been out for a couple years. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is an expansion for the game, but
that's true. And the last one is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Didn't really play it because I didn't.
Is that the one that came out on the DS?
No, that one's Zero. That one's just Xenoblade Chronicles. This one's Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's out on the Wii U.
Oh,
which makes sense because I haven't touched my Wii U in so long.
Yeah, fuck, barely anyone's probably played that.
Okay. Best fighting game. Think of some fighting games that are on here.
There's only 4. Street Fighter 5 on that shit.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Any other ones that you can think of?
Mortal Kombat X.
Surprisingly, no.
Are you fucking me? If Street Fighter 5, an incomplete game that people couldn't even play when it first came out, is on there. Mortal Kombat X, which was fully functional when it came out, isn't going to be on there, and was a pretty good fucking fighting game, except for the part where they released a patch that erased everyone's fucking data. Fuck you. Fuck Capcom. You fucking... These award givers are just sucking that Capcom dick. They're just standing at the podium while they're underneath the podium just fucking gobbling that shit, choking on it.
Whoa! Calm down! I haven't even finished the list yet.
Please, finish the list.
Okay, the first one is Street Fighter V.
Yeah, fuck that
The
shit.
second one is Killer Instinct Season 3.
I mean, Killer, I didn't realize...
Killer Instinct was in it. Killer Instinct, mind my language, it's lit as fuck.
Yeah, I've seen... I mean, I knew there was... Again, I thought that was released a couple of years ago.
No, but there's like multiple seasons of it too.
Oh, okay.
So this was season 3.
These technicalities. These techno-fucking-calities.
Okay, another one is The King of Fighters 14.
That flew completely. I mean, I know of the series. I've played the series, like the older ones, but it completely flew under my radar.
The last one is Pokken Tournament. I am surprised that Tekken did not make it.
Fuck that.
I am conflicted. Pokken Tournament was fun at the time.
Yeah.
Playing as Gengar or Machamp.
Yeah, Gengar was like, the only one to play as.
No one hardly plays Pokken Tournament anymore. It was just like, oh, this game was like the best one of the month. We go to like, when did that come out? June?
I played it one night and I had fun, but I was, all my need for playing that game was satiated in a single night.
All right. Fair enough. So we already know who's going to win that one.
Yeah.
Obviously Street Fighter V, because everyone fucking loves it too much.
Gobbling those balls, just fucking...
Okay, moving on to Best Strategy Game. Mm-hmm. The first one on the list is Sid Meier's Civ 6.
Yeah,
that one's a given.
Civilization's awesome.
Civilization's a very good game. Fire Emblem Fates, another strategy game.
Civ 6 is better.
I know. This is your opinion.
This is my opinion. My opinion's right. Fuck you guys.
Then it's a fact.
Yeah, okay. So it's a fact that Civ 6 is better than...
Trevor's fact of the day.
Civ 6.
Civ 6 is better than anything else. Fuck you.
Fuck you. No, I'll leave it. See, that's too open-ended. Just Civ 6 is better than I almost called it Fatal Frame.
Woo!
Is better than Fire Emblem. Fuck you. There we go.
All right. The next one is The Banner Saga 2.
I started playing the first Banner Saga because I was always interested in the animation style, and it really appealed to me the way it was drawn and what the story looked like. So I picked up the first one recently, played for a bit, really enjoyed playing it, but haven't actually picked it up again. It's unfortunate. It's a pretty good game.
Okay, and the next one is Total War Warhammer.
Well, I like Warhammer, so.
So it's obvious.
Yeah. Okay, wow, man, fuck it. I used to
and then the last one is XCOM 2.
I'm just gonna say Warhammer because they've got the orcs in it, and
really,
when the orcs
after you said Civ 6 is the best.
No, I said Civ 6 is better than fucking
Fire Emblem Fates.
Fire Emblem.
And then once Warhammer got into the subject, you're like, okay, you know what,
dude?
Warhammer is better than Civ 6. Fuck you.
No one else has a race that when you play them, you technically never lose, because when orcs be fighting, they be winning. When orcs retreat, they stay alive so they can go back and fight, and fighting is winning. And they literally, it's because the orcs are so bad in the tabletop game that they had to put in the lore that the orcs always think they're winning, so that people who play orcs are always winning.
Okay. So we're gonna skim through this one because we're already at like almost an hour and 20.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Best Family Game. First one is Dragon Quest Builders. I did not know Dragon Quest Builders was a family game.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of
it kind of reminds.
Kidsy. It's fun.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does seem like it's kind of fun. Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
I didn't bother fucking with it.
Okay. Pokemon Go, that's a fucking
that.
Given.
No, family game up until your kid walks into the street and gets hit by a car.
That's why the family member has to be there to watch over their kid like a responsible adult.
But they're also looking at their fucking phone trying to catch that Caterpie who's broken out of 7 fucking Pokeballs just because they're a high level and the game decided to fuck you in your Pokeballs.
I'm sensing some
hostility?
Some beef
between
you and Caterpie.
Fuck Caterpie.
Okay.
Little worm dick.
Next one is Ratchet and Clank. And the last one is Skylanders Imaginators. Of course, that's a given.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really the best to judge in family game sections. I'm not.
Yeah, same here. Okay, best sports and racing game. This is definitely not your alley.
Not my alley. I do not give a fuck
so
about the
I
sports
get to
ball.
actually say something about it. FIFA 17. I do not fucking care. I don't really enjoy. I don't like watching soccer unless it's the World Cup.
Exactly the same.
It's a very biased thing of me to say. It's like, you're not a true fan. You're absolutely right. I'm not a true fan because I don't fucking care.
I get caught up in the hype of the World Cup.
Yeah, I'm a normie when it comes to stuff. Forza Horizon 3, I heard many great things about it. It's kind of like an arcade feel to it, an arcade racing game. Very fun. If I had an Xbox One, I'd probably buy it. MLB The Show 16, I do not give a fuck about it.
I can't stand baseball. It's boring to me.
Really? Even though the Cubs won the World Series after 107 years?
I don't give a fuck. The only thing more boring to watch than baseball to me is golf. And at least golf's fun to play.
Oh my god. More like... Don't listen to this guy. I'm going to keep going. NBA 2K17 and Pro Evolution Soccer 2017. The last game that Konami is fully funding before they fully go mobile, by the way.
Pachinko, man.
It's all about the Pachinko machines.
Pachinko machines.
Okay. Best multiplayer. First one is Battlefield 1.
Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2 is on there. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I'm surprised that one's on there.
That's actually a pretty... I played it... I haven't played it in a while. But it's actually very fun, you know. Character choice matters, team dynamics matter.
There's actually some strategy.
Yeah, it's almost like a MOBA first-person shooter, all having to do about waiting until fucking dudes try to kill you.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see. The other one is Overcooked and Overwatch.
Lots of
overs.
Yeah.
Lots of watch. Firewatch, Overwatch. Jesus, what's going on here? What's up with the overs and fires?
Overs and unders.
Jesus. And the last one I'm going to be talking about is most anticipated game.
This is stupid.
An upcoming game that has shown significant ambition and promise in moving the gaming medium forward.
They just don't want to call it exactly for what it is go buy these fucking games because they're going to release right after this award show's over.
Here we go. First one
Yeah.
is the God of War reboot,
which I am excited about. So fuck you for actually naming a game I'm excited about. So fuck
Here's
you.
another one that you're going to be super excited about, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Which I am also excited for. Fuck you for naming one I'm excited for. It's trying to get me to spend money. Fuck you capitalist pigs. Viva la revolution. Fuck you.
Next one is
Mass Effect. Fuck you a lot.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Next one is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Not so interested about that one.
Charlene,
I know Charlene
would say otherwise.
Yeah, Charlene's really...
She really loves the Mass Effect series. Next one is Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm actually very excited for that one.
I just got half a chub just from you saying that.
Oh, God. And the last one is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Don't give a fuck.
Whoa! Calm down, buddy.
I'm sorry.
And there's more like more categories. Best trending gamer. I don't fucking care.
I've played every single fucking Zelda except for the Minish Cap and Spirit Tracks. And you know what? I'm over it. It's the same fucking shit. Like I said, call me when you give Link, like when you have Christopher Nolan North, sorry.
Christopher Nolan North.
Christopher Nolan North. When you have Nolan North fucking voice Link.
His nickname's Troy Baker.
Yeah.
Christopher Troy Baker Nolan North.
When
in every damn game, married to fucking Tina Strong, Tara Strong.
Yeah, call me when you get Nolan North the voice Link. Then I'll be like, what? And I'll have to play it.
Like, there's more categories. Trending gamer, I don't care. Yeah. Fan creation, that's nice.
We're
Best
fucking
esports
about
player,
half an hour over.
I don't even watch esports stuff, so I wouldn't know. Best esports team, I don't know. Esports game, we already know Overwatch is gonna fucking win.
League's gonna win. No, Overwatch isn't gonna win.
League, Overwatch, or Counter-Strike, go.
It's League. League's the biggest fucking esport game there is.
That's probably right.
It's the biggest.
All right.
Absolute biggest.
Any last words, Trevor?
Yeah, fuck you. I just had to round it out.
All right, and for me, go play something else besides League of Legends.
Yeah.
Don't be like that kind of person.
or make a whole nother game into an esport. Why has it got to only be those three?
Your life matters. Okay.
Make better decisions.
Okay, we all know
we're disappointed in you.
We make some bad decisions sometimes in our life. We're not perfect. But don't go wasting your life playing League of Legends, okay? You're not getting any benefit out of it. Okay? Dota 2's better. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.